I've been really frustrated with Instagram, but I needed a place where I could show up consistently on social media. I don't like Facebook. Twitter doesn't interest me, and I have no idea what I'm doing on Pinterest, but LinkedIn looked like it had some potential. This month, I decided to start posting on a regular basis on LinkedIn, and so far, I'm loving it. In this video, we're going to have a candid conversation about the internet's favorite place to upload resumes, LinkedIn. Without further ado, let's hop in. Hi, I'm LaShonda, and welcome to Bootstrap Biz Advice, where I teach you how to grow a biz without breaking the bank. I love using polls to get a pulse on what my community wants to know. And in a recent poll, you all told me that you would be interested in getting a behind-the-scenes look into what I do and why I do it. So this is the very first candid conversation. And if you enjoy it, I want you to do a couple things. Number one, I want you to hit the like button so YouTube knows this is content worth watching. And number two, let me know in the comments what you would like for me to address in our next candid conversation. One of the things that I want you to know about LinkedIn marketing is you probably need to warm up your profile before you'll start seeing any benefits. So here's what I mean. In the past, I only used LinkedIn as a place to upload my resume. And because I've been an entrepreneur for over 10 years, I really wasn't logging into LinkedIn. So you need to tell LinkedIn that you actually want to use your account. And so what you need to do is start posting daily when you're ready to start marketing your business. You need to tell your audience that, hey, there is a reason for you to start coming back to my profile, and it's not just to see my job experience. So just know there is going to be a period of time where you just invest in posting content that will probably get no engagement, but over time, LinkedIn will start to realize that you're an active user again, and then you will start gaining some traction. Storytelling is king on LinkedIn. This was something that took me getting used to because on Instagram, nobody reads the caption. Whether you're posting a caption in a reel or posting a caption on a photo or video, you can tell that no one is actually reading what you prepared. But on LinkedIn, the mindset is totally different. I can tell based on the comments that people are actually reading. So what you need to do is you need to focus on telling a story in your caption. You need to have that hook at the beginning, and then you need to unfold something that is meaningful for your target audience. I've also noticed that using emojis and capitalizing various words really helps to break up that huge block of text. So it took me some getting used to. It will probably take you some time as well, but I noticed the better the story, the more the engagement. So really lean into telling stories, and a great way for you to kind of cheat the system is tell a story about your past and compare yourself to where you are now. I just did that with the post about my husband and I, and it was a photo of us at our very first trade show and our recent brand session. And to see like those kids in comparison to who we are now was already a compelling message that the caption just reinforced what you saw in that image. Photos of yourself are going to perform higher than fancy graphics or video. I love video. You guys know I love video, but I have noticed that on LinkedIn, people prefer photos. They also prefer photos over fancy graphics. So I'm not saying don't make any graphics, but if you've seen those Twitter style posts where you have something very compelling, but it's a mostly white background, a small profile picture of you, and a very brief tweet, those are a good fit. But you don't need to do tons of carousels and do anything extravagant because, again, people are reading your caption. So focus on that caption and then go through a recent brand session and post some headshots of yourself to accompany what you're saying in the text. And so when I started to notice that pictures of myself performed higher than some of the other content, I started to shoot photos while I was shooting Instagram Reels. Now, in the past, those photos may have been the reel cover, but those same reel covers can perform as images on a LinkedIn post. So you may need to dig through your Google Drive or your Dropbox folder and find some headshots from the past, but moving forward, think about shooting photos for LinkedIn posts. Shoot behind the scenes photos. Shoot extra photos on a brand shoot. Shoot photos of you interacting with other people. That's a great thing to do if you're a speaker. Because again, if you have a compelling image with you in it, it's going to help tell that story better. So that's something I learned by testing things out. Repurposing content from Instagram does not guarantee you're going to get engagement on LinkedIn. When it comes to formatting your captions on LinkedIn, this is what I want you to do. Think about the people that you are going to tag in the caption before you start writing. You could tell a story where you are the only character in the story. However, it will be way more compelling if it isn't all about you. So here's a good example. If I'm going to speak at a conference, I could post a picture of myself and say, "Oh, super excited to participate in X conference." And that's a post idea, and I've seen plenty of people do it. But a more compelling story would be a group photo of the people speaking at the same conference, or a photo of you with people attending the conference, and tag those people in the caption. I love shouting out takeaways from other speakers, because what will happen is they will more than likely engage with the post, and they may even share it on their profiles, thus increasing the reach of the post. You need to think about community over competition when you write your content on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn really does honor people who aren't so focused on themselves. So that mindset is probably why I'm enjoying myself so much, because I'm thinking about community as I tell my own story. And so it really does bring me joy to take the time to step back and reflect on who were the people along the way that helped me to get where I'm at. It's a more compelling story, it performs better, and honestly, it's probably better for your mental health. This one feature encouraged me to keep coming back to LinkedIn. LinkedIn newsletters will automatically increase your visibility, and this is why. When you create a newsletter versus posting an article on your LinkedIn profile, it will send out a push notification to all of the people who are connected with you, and it will ask them if they want to subscribe to your newsletter. Now, again, if your account has been dormant for years, people are not used to getting notifications from you. So when you show up in their notifications, they take it seriously. A friend of mine created a LinkedIn newsletter, and within a couple weeks, he had 1,400 people sign up for his LinkedIn newsletter. You're not seeing that type of conversion rate on Instagram. And so I want to encourage you, if you want to show up regularly on LinkedIn, you need to make a newsletter. You can post it monthly, you can post it weekly, but again, as soon as that newsletter is created, you're going to get a push notification sent out. So that will immediately remind people you exist on LinkedIn, and it will pique their interest, and they will definitely go and check it out. So I decided to create a newsletter called What I'm Learning to encourage myself to constantly be reflecting on my journey as a content creator. Right now, I am in this in-between of trying to find the balance between mindful living and technology. I truly believe that technology can help you to earn more and stress less. And so I'm constantly trying to try new tactics, read new books, listen to podcasts, and learn as much as I can so I can be a more balanced person and happier overall. So that's the kind of content you're going to find when you visit my LinkedIn profile. Now, so many people have been taken off guard by this because I'm not typically that transparent about what's going on in my head. I'm usually focused on simply teaching you, but that mindset of sharing my thoughts is really helping me to establish myself as a thought leader. So if you are a speaker, this is a fantastic way for you to prime your LinkedIn audience to view you as a thought leader and book you for speaking engagements. So again, I am really enjoying the process of playing, trying new things, having low expectations. I do not have the same pressure on my life producing content for LinkedIn as I do on Instagram. I'm still going to post on Instagram, but I can honestly tell you I am limiting my time on the platform because of how much joy LinkedIn is bringing me and how much higher my conversion rates are on the platform. So I need you to take a step back and to really think of how you want to show up online and really give LinkedIn a second look. Because again, I was wrong. I thought LinkedIn was only a place to tell people what your job experience was and to have people endorse your capabilities. And now it is so much more than that. The game plan is to keep testing different strategies on LinkedIn this month, and then I will report back and let you know how the test impacted my approach to social media marketing overall. I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button before you go. And let me know in the comments what you would like for me to address in our next Candid Conversation. Until next time, ta-ta for now.